Good evening, everyone. It gives us great pleasure to announce our special guest reader for this evening, Ms. Towana Bonaparte. Ms. Towana Bonaparte was born and raised in South Florida. She is a proud alum of Dillard High. Further, Ms. Bonaparte is currently employed with Broward County Public Schools in the Information Technology Division as a budget support specialist. She has had the honor of mentoring with the Broader Education Foundation's Take Stock in Children's program for 4 years. Also, Ms. Bonaparte has served as a board member of the City of Fort Lauderdale's Education Advisory Board for 5 years. During her time with the advisory board, she felt a deep need to make more direct impact with the youth of Fort Lauderdale. Because of this, she began to volunteer with the Northwest Federated Women's Club's youth program for 2 years. There, she has assisted with youth programming, coordinating food drives, fundraising initiatives, and community outreach efforts. Ms. Bonaparte now serves as first vice president of the Northwest Federated Women's Club of Broward County, Incorporated. Her goal as vice president is to see major growth in membership, partnerships, and sponsorships with both local and national businesses and to move forward with new and innovative ideas that will help the senior and youth programs thrive more fully. Join us in welcoming tonight's special guest, Ms. Towana Bonaparte. Enjoy!
Hi, my name is Towana Bonaparte, and I am serving as the first vice president to the Northwest Federated Women's Club here in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Broward County. Today I'm going to be reading for you The Square Root of Possible, a Jingle Jangle story by Lynn Sisson Talbert and David E. Talbert. Journey loved to make things. She liked to tinker, to engineer, to invent. When she was hard at work, puzzling her way from a pile of parts to a brand new creation, Journey saw things, beautiful things. Formulas, equations, numbers, logic, paths from here to there, from start to finish, from problem to solution. Journey saw things that shouldn't be possible. She made things that shouldn't be possible. But Journey believed in them. They were. It's a wonderful thing to see impossible things, to have extraordinary vision. But it can be lonely too when people don't see what you see. You get it from your grandfather, Journey's mom said with a funny smile. Journey had never met her grandfather. All she knew was his name was Jeronicus Jangle. He lives far away, and he was the greatest inventor of all time. He used to make the most marvelous toys and inventions, Journey's mom said. She always looked a little sad when she talked about her father, Jeronicus, but proud too. Journey wanted to meet her grandfather. She wanted to meet someone who was like her, who saw things she saw. She wanted to work side by side with the great inventor, Jeronicus Jangle. And so Journey set off to Cobbleton. But when Journey found her grandfather, there were no glowing formulas. There were no dancing numbers. There weren't even any tools or materials or notebooks filled with scribbled notes. There was just a grouchy old man who didn't seem very happy to see Journey. This was a problem for sure, but Journey loved problems. Finding solutions was always so satisfying. Jeronicus Jangle had lost his jingle, and Journey was going to help him get it back. Journey's grouchy grandfather was poking at something interesting. It didn't look like it was going so well, so Journey decided to help. She scribbled a glowing formula into the air. Words and numbers, truth and magic, time, chance, belief. You can see that, her grandfather said. Can't you? Asked Journey. Her grandfather looked gloom. No, he said, not anymore. Journey stayed up late that night thinking about the square root of possible. There was a variable missing from her grandfather's life. His crankiness had been multiplied by boredom, which was bad enough, but the long division of lonely, that was the real problem. What Jeronicus Jangle was missing was fun. Fun would balance that equation. Fun canceled out bitterness. Fun subtracted sadness. In the morning, a fresh coat of snow blanketed Cobbleton. It was beautiful, and more than that, Journey happened to know what snow added up to. Journey knew just what she needed to do. Splat! Her snowball socked Veronica's right on the head. Journey giggled. Bullseye! For one terrible moment, Veronica's jangle looked grouchier than ever. Come on, Journey thought. The square root of possible and the fourth snowball theorem dictates an equal and opposite reaction. So react. And then he began scribbling furiously in the snow. At first, the symbols only glowed faintly, but as Journey's grandfather built a fearsome new formula, the letters and numbers began to burn in the air. Nobody but Journey and Veronica's could see them. Nobody but Journey and Veronica's believed in them. But that didn't mean they weren't real. They were the realest thing ever. Powered by the pure math of mischief, the snowball whizzed through the crowd. It swerved around corners. It hopped over lampposts. Journey dodged and ducked, but the snowball had a vision. Splat! Journey had never been so happy to get a face full of snow in her whole life. It was the most magnetical snowball fight Cobbleton had ever seen. And the best part of all, it was that her square root of possible theorem worked. Fun minus sad, multiplied by mischief, divided by love, with the addition of affection added for good measure. It equals joy. The square root of possible. Where's the world that you created and the stories that you painted with words that made me feel 10 feet tall? Where's the magic in the moonlight, the surprise hidden in plain sight? No, I didn't see much to inspire much at all. And I'm ready now to fly away. And gravity won't get a thing to say. It's my choice if I get to touch the sky. Is it possible that the square root of impossible is me? It's so possible. Watch me rise high above my obstacles. Watch me become whom I'm supposed to be. Oh, the possibilities. Because the square root of impossible is possible. In me, in me. No, don't underestimate me. I don't need a hero to come and save me. Just because I'm small don't mean that I can't kiss the clouds. Ooh, I might not be there yet, but I'll get there. Bet on it. Because I'm already 3 feet off the ground. Shut the windows and lock the doors. I'll take the roof off and then I'll soar. The rules that are written are just the beginning. There's more, so much more. Don't tell me there's too far to go. I know that I'm unstoppable. I'm ready now. Nothing's going to slow me down because finally I see it's so possible. Watch me rise high above my obstacles. Watch me become whom I'm supposed to be. Oh, the possibilities. Don't tell me it's too far to go. I know that I'm unstoppable because the square root is me of impossible. Again, this was The Square Root of Possible by Lynn Sisson Talbert and David E. Talbert. And again, I am Towana Bonaparte, the first vice president of the Northwest Federated Women's Club. Happy holidays.